Okay, dragons of the Walmsley Castle. A video produced under the OLIDA incentive tax grant number 1. Under the Hertmans Community Center Project Tour Doggy. The Walmsley Castle is approximately 120 feet long and was produced in that universe's equivalent of Port Burwell. It is a Space Cog merchant class vessel which was converted to a prison brig to transport unruly dragons back across the mists and water to their former place of dwelling. In real-world Ontario, in the mid-century, 19th century, there were approximately 50 lake vessels sailing the lakes, transporting each about one railroad car load of cargo across the lake to the United States. So this will give you an idea of the economy of real-world Ontario at that time. The Walmsley Castle has its dragon prison or brig at the bow section. On top it has a steam traction engine with its drivetrain removed and placed on blocks in the midship section with a side paddle wheel that it drives. The crew quarters and supply area are located in the back and stern, and the fuel for this vessel is located somewhere in the middle, the midships area. The Walmsley Castle is made out of fire oak, which is lighter than space and stronger than iron. It uses a keel, fin keel, and a rudder, somewhere approximately here. The dragons in this land of Lydia are approximately 8 to 12 feet tall. Our teen dragoness is 8 feet tall, pear-shaped, and she is the one who causes kids to throw temper tantrums at their friends' birthday parties. She has a problem, of course, with doors that are 7 feet tall when she is 8 feet tall, and that is her disability issue. The Victorian industrialist dragon is modeled after P.L. Robertson of Milton, who invented the Robertson screw and the machinery to go with it, and Ebenezer Scrooge of Charles Dickens fame. These industrialist dragons were approximately 10 feet tall, had a walking stick, and as like others of the period, would have considered progress to be building more factories and clearing forested areas so there were more farms on them. In real world Ontario, the road network was 66 feet wide, which is one chain width. In early 19th century Ontario, these roads would have had tree stumps scattered throughout them, and a wagon would have kind of wandered around the tree stumps. Also, the road itself would have been, 66 feet wide, would allow the road to go around obstructions rather than through them. And there is Black Donnelly, who is more of a classical medieval dragon, western dragon, which means he would have had fins for wings rather than the bat-like wings that are sometimes portrayed for dragons. Black Donnelly is named in honor of the Black Donnellys of Lucan, who were massacred by a lynch mob in 1880 and are buried in the churchyard just south of town. This is Lucan. That's the road and the church, from what I recall. This is the church and the graveyard. The original stone said they were murdered is no longer around. There's a more modern stone which, from what I've heard, was stolen again. And it's somewhere in the mid to back section of the graveyard. Sir Octavius has as his assistant a cabin boy, a cabin girl, and Dunk Donnelly's brother, who is working with him to keep the other dragon prisoners under control. When the Walmsley castle broke away from its moorings on the castle, it was swept by a storm through the mist and waters, bypassed the land that the dragons were supposed to be dropped off in, and instead ended up in our world in Ontario. So, Thomas McElwraith said that the land on that area of Ontario were often covered by tree stumps in the early mid-19th century. What effect did this have on the roads that were being built back then?